Welcome to the Frugal Family. It's Thursday. It's live stream time. Here I am, finishing up a snack, drinking some water, excited to spend some time with all of you, whether on the live stream or the rebroadcast. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this. Hi, Alex. I do have, we have a new Patreon member. Just FYI, hi, Rita. New Patreon members will be announced and welcomed from now on our Sunday dumpster diving videos. That is my plan. So please don't feel like I've forgotten you. Or if you don't get like a shout out right away as a new Patreon member, those are things that are going to happen on our Sunday dumpster diving videos for the foreseeable future. Okay? Okay, awesome. But they know who they are. And hello and welcome to them. Hi, Laura. Hi, Rachel. And there's Judy. And there's Lightning and Manuela and Diving with Purpose. Hi, Grandma. I'm so excited. There's Love Yourself, Please. Oh, Judy, thank you so much for stopping in. I sure appreciate you. I'm good, Alex. I'm really good. I have been out in the garden all morning, and once I got the kids to school, gardening, and I will have a new gardening video up on our family vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again, later today. Hello, Katrina. Hello, Deborah. Hugs to you too. Guys, it feels so good. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to be out in the yard, you know? Today is like the warm before the storm, just one of those fun Utah springtime things. So it's supposed to get to like 85 degrees today, but then tomorrow drop to 60 and there should be rain. But I can't wait till tomorrow to go and do this stuff that I'm doing. Should I wait till tomorrow? Hi, Sharon. Excuse me. Yeah, I probably should. It'll be a lot more comfortable. But Cynthia knows what I'm talking about. When you're in the mood to play in the dirt, you get out there and do it, because that energy, it might not be there tomorrow. Other things might happen. Other things might come up. You might come down. and so when you're feeling it, you just got to get out there and green thumb it while you're able to. And that's what I've been doing. Plus, not only that, there is stuff that did need to be done in preparation for this little mini heat wave that's coming through today. So I don't know. Deborah, I am way behind, my darling, on my Instagram messages, but I will get on that hopefully today. Let's see. There's Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Anthony, we have it. We have Super Chat, PayPal, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee. All of those are available. Thank you so much. As far as right here, right now, probably just Super Chat, I think. But in the edited videos, in the video descriptions, there's the links for all that other good stuff. Thank you for asking. There's Stabies. Hi, Stabies. And there's Phyllis and Amy's here. Hello. Oh, thank you for the hug, Rita. Right back at you. So it is just been a glorious morning. Oh my gosh, hi Walker fam. I don't want to like spoil it, you know, but I came up with something so awesome today that I'm so proud of. So I now have an outdoor office. Like, I mean, kind of. If you do watch our vlog channel, you'll know that I've been working really hard out there on the patio and getting the Laughing Place garden all tidied up and everything. And I got the table cleaned up today, the like outdoor table, and did some stuff and upcycled something that I'm so excited about. It's so silly. Okay. It's so silly, but you guys know when you find something in the bins that anybody else or nearly anyone else would have been like, no, garbage, landfill. There's nothing you can do with that. When you find something like that and you find a way to repurpose it and it works out, like actually works out, come on, my fellow divers and repurposers, you know, it's like nirvana. It is. It's like freaking nirvana, you know? It's just the most wonderful, like empowering feeling. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, it's a high, Laura. It absolutely is. It's like this feeling of victory, you know? And it doesn't always happen, okay? And this is kind of our topic for today. Hi, Belinda. Only because I just now decided that that's our topic for today because it came to me. It was an inspiration, and we're going to go with it. There are, and I hate to say this, but it's true, and you should know this going in. Oh, exciting lightning! You be careful out there. No lightning for you as you get out there. But he's getting his driver's test. But anyhow, there are a lot of things. In New York, Anthony, I would freaking love to do that. I've actually been to New York. I used to live in Connecticut. We'll talk a little more about that, but I'll finish this train of thought because otherwise I will totally lose my train of thought because that is what I do. Choo choo. But hey, awesome. I do love New York. It's fabulous. Hi, Jessica. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so anyway, there are so many things. In fact, I've even gone dumpster diving in New York. Not in New York City. I was in like Sleepy Hollow area. But anyway, I digress. But anyhow, so excuse me. We find a lot of stuff that I will admit it does end up in the landfill. Like, bye, Judy. Have a beautiful day, my darling. Thank you for being here. But like, sorry. Trying to read comments and talk at the same time. You guys have no idea unless you do live streams. No idea how difficult that is. But anyway, okay. So, hi, Larita. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. But unfortunately, the harsh reality is there are things that we will grab from the dumpsters that at some point, eventually, they do end up having to go back to a dumpster or to a landfill without ever having had any kind of second life. It's the reality. It is the reality. We have the best intentions and we do the best that we can. I do the best that I can. But at some point, yeah. Oh, thank you, Katrina. It's Mickey, because of course it's Mickey. Yeah, see, Cynthia knows. Rita, no, you can't always fix it. You can't. That's the reality. Like I said, we're idealists as dumpster divers, as recyclers, but there are things that, no, either you run out of time, you don't have the resources, you don't have the space, no inspiration ever comes, even though you really thought you could do something with it, or your family gets overrun, your home gets overrun with all the stuff that you have great ideas for or great intentions for. And so unfortunately, but realistically, yeah, some stuff, no, it goes and never does. Hi, Cindy from Waterloo. Waterloo. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, sorry, my bad. You don't want to hear that. I'm in such a good mood, you guys. Gardening, for real. But anyway, some things, no, they don't get a second life or a second purpose, and it sucks, and it is definitely a feeling for me of regret. Yeah, for real, Cynthia, stuff goes to waste. Regret and guilt and shame, and that's something I continuously have to work through. But when you do have a success, and we have more success than failure, I'd like to say. And we do recycle and upcycle and repair and repurpose things that a lot of people would not even bother with. And I'm proud of that. And it's a wonderful thing. But you guys know for the last year and a half, I've had to downsize, I've had to prioritize and be more choosy about what we bring in and have plans for everything, etc. So it really, to me, when I am able to repurpose something and be successful at it, it means a lot, you know, especially if it ends up being something totally different from what it was originally intended. There's always a feeling of pride. It's like, hey, you still have an imagination. How about that? You haven't lost all of it yet, which I know it's silly, but hi Amy, it's so good to see you in here. But anyway, so no spoilers. Oh, there's Crystal. I was diving with R5. Hi Katrina. There's Diane. Hello. So anyway, not gonna spoil it, but I did. It's something I found last year. Oh, it's been a while, and it was hanging around, and I finally found a purpose for it, and it worked. And yes, that video will be up later today. It's on the vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again, where we do our gardening and our travels and some of our like just kind of family stuff. And it will be on there. I might throw it into next week's kind of our dumpster upcycling updates video, because it should be in that, but I used it out in the yard, and so that's why it'll be in the gardening video. Stay tuned. I'm super excited. So, okay, so that's what we're gonna talk about today, I think. Let's see. Oh, this is a great question, Anthony. Sorry, I wanted to get all those thoughts out before I went back to all the comments. So Anthony says, hey, I just want to ask you, how do you handle people that recognize you from your channel when you go to the supermarket? I'll go along. Oh, your way. How do you handle, and do you get a little nervous? So we've talked a little bit about this. Anthony, we've talked a little bit about this in the past. And it's a really important question, especially for aspiring YouTubers, new YouTubers that are just getting in to all this and don't really know what they're getting into. Wow. Yeah, it's a big question. So we will come back to the repurposing and the upcycling, but I do want to answer this because it is pretty important. So some of you know that a few months back, we had to completely change our dumpster diving schedule. Not just because we were losing all of our dumpster diving spots because we were a little too generous with our details of where and when we were getting all the good scores. Word to the wise, don't give out your deets, okay? Don't do it. But anyway, share the stuff that you find, absolutely. But keep your trade secrets to yourself. Anyhow, so that was one reason. But the other reason, Anthony and everybody, was that we had people trying to follow us. You guys know that a lot of times I'll have one of my children with me dumpster diving so that they're part of the process, so that they learn the value of work, the value of $1, the importance of reusing and recycling and all of that. Bye, Lightning. Thanks for being here. And so someone was following us, and it freaked me out, and it was terrifying. And yeah, we had to change up everything. Ooh, there's Love Yourself Please with a freaking ridiculous $20 super chat. Holy cow, saying, gotta get my kiddo ready for school. Late start. Can't wait to see the other video. Love you, don't. I love you too, Love Yourself. You are so fabulous. Oh my gosh. Everyone, throw a heart out there for Love Yourself Please for that ridiculously fabulous $20 super chat. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day. My goodness sake. But anyway, so yeah, we had people following us. We still have people that try to track us down. I love how much you guys want to be involved or to know us or whatever. And I absolutely get that we have a bond and a connection because we share so much of our life here and on our other channels. I get that. But hi, Jen. Hi. A super important thing to keep in mind, and one of my favorites, Fresh Baked, who I watch all the time, he's one of my Disney vloggers. He has said something several times that is so important, and that is, and my fellow YouTubers, keep this in mind, and our viewers, please keep this in mind, but take it as what it is, as it's said with love, but also with practicality, okay, and realism and honesty. Focus. You know me. You know us. We don't know you. Does that make sense? Without sounding like totally bitchy or anything? Because it's not meant to be. It's just real. You know us. You know a lot about us. You would know us if you saw us. But we wouldn't necessarily know you. So if you, and Rita, absolutely. But Rita, as much as I love you and adore you, if we ran into each other in the grocery store, you would know me. You would know me. You'd probably hear me before you even got into the grocery store. But I wouldn't know you. And I hate saying that because I don't want to offend or hurt anybody. Hi Claudette, but it's true. And yeah, and that's just it. Crystal, you know us in as much as we let you know us. Same for any YouTuber that's out there. So for hi Renee. So for us, it's a heavy topic, Anthony, that you've brought up here. Yeah, Laura, it's, and there's Jen with £4.99 saying, we know you and admire you from a distance. 4 hearts. Exactly. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. So we don't know you like, say, I know my neighbor. I don't really know my neighbors very well. I got to work on that, but I'm surrounded by apartments. What are you going to do? We don't know you like I would know my sister or one of my girlfriends if I ran into them. You know what I mean? So it's a tricky thing, Anthony, how you handle running into people. Now, those scary things that have happened where people try to track us down, or, oh my God, do you guys remember when there was that note left for us on the dumpster? That was some shiz, okay? That was terrifying. There was a note with our name on it at a dumpster. Do you remember that? I mean, I know there's a bunch of you in here that have been around since like forever. And goodbye, Jessica. Have a beautiful day. Best of luck with you and your grandma. But like, yeah, you remember, Rita, right? There was that note left for us. Yeah, diving with purpose. Holy shnikes. Yeah, that was terrifying. Okay. Hi, Edna. I have my kids with me. Belinda remembers. Larita. Yeah, it was scary. I usually have one of my kids with me, or if I'm on my own, I'm a woman. I'm not disabled, but I am restricted in my abilities, okay? Yes, I have protection with me. Not going to go into any details on that for my own safety, but and privacy. But out on my own or with one of my babies, we don't want people tracking us down. As much as I want to meet up with people and to know people for real in real life, it has to be arranged. It has to be planned. It has to be in a coffee shop or in, Disneyland. Let's do that sometime. Not like tracking me down somewhere. Tracking me down with my babies. That's not okay, So I want to do some kinds of, meetups or whatever whenever we're finally able to do stuff like that again. If ever, good Lord. But then to come to the rest of your question, what about at the grocery store? Well, to be honest, I don't go in the grocery stores hardly ever. Yeah, I do. You guys know I do the Walmart pickup unless I need to get like beer, because here in Utah, you can't get the beer with your pickup order. So if I need like alcohol or if I need like plants, things like that I need to go and pick out myself. Other than that, I don't really go into the stores. So it doesn't happen as much anymore. But I have several times had people honk and wave, or because they'll recognize our van because it's in all the videos, right? Or they'll be out when I'm out, especially back before I changed everything, and there would be people out and around and that would recognize me. And we don't even have a big channel. I'm grateful for what we have, and you guys have made it happen, and I'm so grateful. But we don't have any kind of massive channel. But what it comes down to is we have a tight-knit community. And so word does get around. People do recognize places and things. And so stuff like that does get around, right? And I'm involved in the community. Like I'm involved in the school, and I'm kind of a loud person and kind of a sociable person. And so stuff people recognize, okay? It does happen. And so before, yes, when I would be in the grocery store before the pandemic, there was a lot of people staring. Not all the time, not every day. It's not like that, okay? Not for me. Like I said, I have a small channel in the whole grand scheme of YouTube. But yes, there will be people that just like, or just sit and stare or point and talk. And it's like, at first you're like, do I have something hanging out of the, because we didn't have masks, before the pandemic, or what are they staring at? Or do they know me from high school? Or, what is going on? And then it started hitting me. Oh, holy cow. Maybe they watch our channel, which I never would have thought that would be a thing. But anyway, and I've said many times, if you do run into us in the grocery store, a nice public place, right? A public place. Go ahead and say hi. Don't be weird. Don't freak us out. Please don't freak us out. We're just regular people. I'm just there picking up, my groceries. Say hi. Hey, Julie, how's it going? And if I'm like, hey, you, just say Frugal Family. And hello. And once the pandemic is over, I might hug you. So be careful if you do say hi after the pandemic, because you're going to get hugged. It's going to happen. It's a thing. Say hi. Please don't weird us out and be all creepy, which I know is hard if you're like nervous or you're whatever, but just say hi. Please just say hi. Cynthia's right. Don't freak us out. Please don't freak us out. It's not. Yeah, I get nervous because I'm a real life person with kids, and I don't know. So that was a lot, but hopefully, Anthony, if you're still in here, hopefully that answered those questions and maybe gave some useful info for the rest of you. Yeah, Walker fan, we're just normal people that happen to have an internet connection and a phone, or some other kind of camera. That's it. That's it. That's all. Hi, M. Sharp from Hornell, New York. Welcome. Just normal people, just regular people that one day up and decided to turn on a camera and start recording. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Take my garbage out, put my pants on, sit on the toilet. Normal people, okay? Regular people that just happen to have found a that works for them to do what they love to do. So the most important thing, and entered this crazy journey. You're right, Crystal. Larita, we will meet. We will. Absolutely. Hi, Tammy from Tennessee. Hello. And that's what I'm saying. I want to meet all of you. I absolutely do. Especially those of us like Larita that have been with us from like day freaking one. Yes, absolutely. I want to. And we're going to do that. But yeah, exactly. Like you said, we'll plan it and we'll get it figured out and we'll have a whole big group of us and we'll have cocktails or whatever. I'll have cocktails and we'll like meet and we won't have freaking masks on and I'll be hugging the hell out of all of you and it'll be awesome. And someday, I feel like I've been saying this forever, that someday when things are normal, at the Japanese parade, Laura, yes. Yes. Oh, you. Woo. Yeah, Rita, we will. And Cynthia, you can have your mocktail. And Crystal, you better prepare yourself. Julie hugs I'm never the first one to let go. I am not the first one to let go. That's awkward. Hi, Carly. Thanks for being here. No, you guys can ask Carol whenever she's on here, because I've met her a couple times in Florida. And no, I'm not the first one to let go. I don't do that. You can ask my kids. You can ask my family. I make it awkward out of love and the desire for human connection. that shouldn't be surprising. Okay. That should not be surprising. If I can make a situation awkward, I do. So just prepare yourself. You might be like, oh God, why did I meet her? I should have, because that ruined the illusion. Oh no, she really is a real person, and she really is that loud, and she really is that like much. I've been saying that. Haven't I been saying that forever? No, this is really me. Loud, squirrely, easily distracted, overshares, makes things awkward. Hi. Larita, I will be getting to the post office. Oh, that's another thing, guys. I know I normally open mail today. I could not get to the post office. We had some stuff happen this week. Again, as I have said many times, and like we were talking about earlier, there are things we keep to ourselves for privacy, and because you should keep some things to yourselves. But we've had some stuff happen, and everything's fine, and we're okay. But some stuff did happen, had to do with school and kids, and that we are working through and dealing with. And so stuff went a little wacky this week. It went a little wacky. Everything's fine. We're good. I have an amazing family. Can I just say that? Our family, my family, so like wacky and lunatic and dysfunctional in like a lot of ways. Hi, Pam. Thank you, Jen. Oh, but boy, we are like freaking tigers when it comes to defending each other or each other's kids or sometimes each other's spouses, depends on the situation. But man, we're the kind that like, we'll throw each other off bridges here and there just to see the splash. But if someone else touches one of us, ooh, that's my family. Lunatics. So all of that to say, I have not made it to the post office this week. So my sincere apologies. But Larita, if it's going to be there today, I will try to get up there this afternoon. If not this afternoon, I will go tomorrow morning for sure while they're open and pick that up. Thank you, my darling. You're so wonderful. Exactly. Crystal, diving with R5. Yeah, you don't mess with my babies. So, but anyway, so let's get back to the other topic now that we're almost about halfway through. So, hi, Kimberly Fox. She says, hello, thank you for being real and showing emotion. That's what I love about Frugal Family and you. It's wonderful to see beautiful people who care about that. You know what? Thank you, my darling. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I remember when I started here, I tried to, as I've done like my whole life, tried to tone down, tried to be less, take up less space, take up less decibels and stupid stuff like that. I don't do that anymore. So thank you for supporting me in that. We're not crying today, but it means a lot. So thank you. Oh, Carly asks about Lulu's foot. So yeah, that in a way has to do with school and stuff too, but she is doing really well. We had her checkup with the doctor day before yesterday, I think it was. Or day before that, one of the two. Anyway, they did her x-rays. X-rays are so cool. Okay, she's doing great. She's been so good about wearing the boot all the time, putting as little pressure on her foot as possible, using the crutches that we found at the CVS dumpster. And she is doing great. She's ready to be done with it. So ready to be done. But the doctor said that we'll have to go back in 2 weeks. They'll do another x-ray and then from there decide if they can take off the boot or what, I don't know. But she's done really well. But the and thank you for asking. I appreciate that. But x-rays, how cool. You can see the new bone growth, even in just like less than 2 weeks. Of course, she's very young and her body, does better at that than say mine would. But it was so neat seeing the new growth. Yeah. So cool. So cool. So cool. Let's see. I try to be real. Hey, there's my other Jessica. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see. So yeah, she's doing well. And thank you all for the love and support for her. Yeah, it's aggravating. She had, just gotten back to being in the swing of being back in in-person school and having fun with friends. And did I tell you guys about the skating party? Oh my good God. This was, so she's made this whole new group of awesome little friends at school, and things are just going so well. She gets invited to this skating, like roller skating party. So excited. And then she fractures her foot or her ankle or whatever. I think it's like part of her ankle. Yeah, ankle. Anyway, and we didn't know that it was fractured yet. Or did we? No, we didn't know yet. At that point, it was just hurting, and I thought it was probably twisted. But she wanted so bad to go to this birthday party, and she did, on crutches and everything. And so she couldn't skate. Obviously, she could just hang out with the friends when they weren't. I felt so bad. And she had made, because she's an artist and so creative, she had made this awesome present for the boy whose party it was. It was this artistic thing based on like a character that he loves, and he was so excited, and it was all wonderful. But she couldn't even skate. I felt so bad. And when she got home, she was, later that evening, she was crying because it hurt so much. And yet at the same time saying, but I had so much fun. Oh, hopefully she doesn't get mad at me for telling you guys that. Don't tell her I told you that. Don't tell her I told you that. Oh, Claudette, thank you, my darling. Thank you. Jessica, oh my Lord, so am I ready for California to reopen. I mean, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. You guys know what I'm talking about, okay? Let's not kid ourselves. You know. Yes, I know. Disneyland and California Adventure are open, but only to California residents, which I haven't been in over 20 years. We'll get there. But at the same time, exactly, Larita, exactly. That's what I was just going to say. You totally read my brain. Throwing the disclaimer out there again, be careful when you're knocking around up here. You don't know what you're going to run into. But yes, that's exactly what I was just going to say. We have to buy the new car in July, which will be here in no time at all. So honestly, on a selfish note and a practical note, I mean, it's a good thing they're not letting us in. Because let's be honest, as much as I am dedicated and determined to getting the new car, and I've promised myself and I've promised you that we're doing it. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Hi, Feathercatcher. That if it was open for us, we would already be there. I'm just being honest. The money I have saved for the down payment for the new car would be gone. Hi, Trish. Thanks for being here. I am so glad. Welcome to the Frugal Family. You have joined a fabulous, amazing community. I'm glad to have you. But guys, that if it was open to us, we would go. Yep. So I know my limits. I know my weaknesses. Carly, no, he does not. James is not into Disney. Nope. He is into mountain biking and hiking, and recently he's taken up running, and he does his own thing. He went with us one time when I graduated from college in 2018. He went with us then. It was a one-time thing. That's it. I sneak it into conversation. Sneak, it's usually pretty obvious, but I do bring it up time and again, trying to make like a bargain or a trade, saying, I'll go and do this mountain adventure thing with you, which I love to hike too, but I'll make like crazy promises that I know I'll never keep. Me being honest again about mountain biking down these mountains with him. Thank you, Trish. I make these promises in an attempt to make a trade so that he'll come with me. Again, to Disney. It's not something I'm holding my breath for. Nope. To my eternal sadness. Yeah. It breaks my heart. I don't want to think about that too much because it's rough. I see these other, like, so I watch a lot, obviously, a lot of Disney vloggers and see all these guys that love Disney and these women who have husbands or boyfriends who love Disney. And there is a terrible sense of longing. But I'm married to an amazing man. He's a good man. We just don't have Disney in common. What are you gonna do? It is what it is. Bringing it back around. So upcycling and repurposing. Hi, Sharon. Late is better than never. Thank you for being here. Tell me, let's touch on this. Especially my fellow divers, but also, and you don't have to be a YouTube diver, but fellow divers, curb pickers, thrifters, whatever. What things have you found or gotten from someone's donation pile or whatever, or if it was yours that maybe you bought years ago and you thought about throwing it out? Tell me, what are those things? Hi, Katrina. Oh, thank you, my darling. Oh, I appreciate that. I've got more Disney videos actually coming up soon. They're in the works, so stay tuned. Those are on our vlog channel, guys. Hi, Colin Edom. I am wonderful. Thank you for asking. But what things have you found that you were able to repurpose or upcycle or repair that you're certain most other people would have just let go to the landfill? Do you have any amazing finds that you were able to find a purpose for? Didn't have to be right away. It might have been, banging around for a while and then, something happened and you needed something and you're like, that thing that I found in the place, ha! And you were able to successfully make that thing work. You guys know that we're always experimenting and trying different things, and some of our upcycles or repurposes just don't work. And we at least feel good that we tried and we gave them a second chance, but then they go, okay? We love when they work out. We love when they work out and they're successful. What things have you found? So Amy found a big swing set on the side of the road. How did it work out? Did you use it as a swing set? Did it need repairs? Did you need to replace parts? You guys remember when I found the bouncy house? There's like a bouncy basketball court bouncy thing. That was actually last year in the college student housing. And I ended up having to buy a blower for it, but the kids use it. I mean, they were using it just last week. And it's fantastic. So I was able to use it, but had to buy something to go with it. Tell me, with diving with purpose, the shadow boxes. Absolutely. I have one sitting in my window over there, a Disney one, and it's awesome. Thank you, Crystal. Diving with, not diving with purpose, diving with R5. Oh, Jessica, the beach. Yeah, me too. Oh my, this can't be real. This can't be real. Stop it. Feathercatcher says, I've always wondered if this is like just like urban legend kind of a thing, or if this really happens, and it did. She says, oh my God, I donated a sweater to a thrift shop. Years later, I accidentally bought it back. And in case you guys don't believe it, she said it had my daughter's name in it and she remembered it. Come on. Oh, that is... You made my day. That just made my day. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's so cool. And I wonder about that. Like I was saying earlier, we can't keep everything, and we don't end up finding uses for everything or people to share with or whatever. Okay. And so there are times when we have to make really tough decisions and things do end up in the landfill. And so many times I will have second thoughts and I will have regrets about selling something or giving it away or chucking it or donating it. And I'll be like, oh, but what if I end up needing that? Or I come into a situation where I'm like, dang it, I need that thing and it's gone. And you're always second guessing and wondering, should I have done that? Yeah, she ended up buying it again. I love it. And not just buying a replacement. No. Buying the exact thing that she donated. That legend. Yep, legend. Amy says, I found this frame with dried lavender, but the glass was broken. Put dumpster fake flowers in it, wrap the flowers in floral tape from the dumpster, and put lace and burlap around the stems. Awesome. Awesome. We've done so many things like that. That's how we decorate our house, is with crafting stuff like that. I've had many people ask, why do you pick up the loose flowers? We did a video, one of our update videos the other week. If you ever wonder, what do we do with all the loose flowers? Find that video from just the other week. It's probably a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday video where we do all of our updates about stuff that we find and how we use it. And you'll see the bazillion things that I've done, or at least a taste of them, stuff that we do with those loose flowers. Rachel says, I saw someone turn a broken barbecue into a planter to grow veg and flowers, and it looks so cool. Awesome. So many of my planters, if you watch Frugal Family Flies Again, where I do document my gardening adventures, so many of my planters are from the dumpsters. We found one just this last weekend in the college student housing, but also other things that I've turned into planters. I know you do, Rita. You're wonderful. Thank you. You just have to get creative. Yeah. Let's see. Claudette says, oh yes, I found a Michaels pink, white, mostly pastel colors, and the whole bottom was broken. And I bought a canvas and some snowy sheet and lights to put inside the Christmas. Okay, see, the Christmas house, then added snowman, Christmas trees, and then the lights and put inside, and wow, exactly. It takes some creativity, usually some glue, and the things you can create. Oh man. And sometimes the dumpsters even provide the glue. We got that whole huge thing of Mod Podge just this last weekend. Yeah. Stay tuned. I am going to be hitting up the college student housing again for the next 3 days, all different places, different towns. So you'll be seeing that on Sunday. Yeah. I'm excited. They should all mostly be packed up and on their way by now. Hi, Christina. So stay tuned. Oh, I'm excited. You just don't know, right? You don't know what you're going to find. And, P.S., everything that I'm finding, that we normally now focus just on consumables, things we can quickly move. And that's not generally what you're going to find in the college student housing. What you're mostly going to find is a lot of yard sale stuff, or just other resale, maybe eBay or whatever type stuff. But I have it all set up. As I've been doing my yard cleaning, I've set aside a place and it's all protected. And that is where the stuff is that is for the yard sale that's happening the first weekend in June. I am doing it. It is happening. And it's nice, especially as I'm out there cleaning up and annoyed that there's stuff there. I can keep reminding myself, but it's only there till the first weekend in June. And as I'm picking stuff up from the college student housing, I can remind myself and all of you and my husband, it's only there. We're only bringing it in till the first weekend in June. And I've been doing a really good job. I'm so proud of getting all of it documented, recorded, whatever, repaired if need be, cleaned, and right away, put away. Stored properly, especially because we have rain coming. It is springtime. Getting everything put away, organized, ready to go so that the yard sale should go off without a hitch, and we hopefully won't ruin anything that we've salvaged before that yard sale. Have a plan. I've said this so many times. Have a plan and a purpose and hi, Alan. Thank you so much. Actually, you're Joanne, right? Using Alan's account. Hi, Joanne. I do remember some things, guys. But yeah, have a plan in place. You'll be glad you did. And then stick to it. Crystal, Diving with R5, has one coming up. Yeah, Rita, we have found so much stuff cleaning out with the schools, whether it's at the college student housing or at the public schools. Absolutely. Katrina says, and hi, Katrina. I love how Lulu made the fidget toys. My son loves them, but they can get expensive. She is so talented. Well, I'm not going to argue with you. She is incredibly talented. My goodness sake. The girl can come up with the most ridiculous things. It's wonderful. And yes, those fidget toys do get expensive. And the beautiful thing about crafting them out of stuff from the dumpsters or treasures that you guys all send to us, she can just keep making more and more. She can just keep making more. And if she gets tired of one, hello, ADD, it happens. She just makes another one. And then eventually comes back around to the others. It's like, I don't know. It's awesome. Amy says, I do not like to do yard sales and I only do Facebook Marketplace to sell things because people just drive by and look at your stuff and don't stop. Oh my God, yes. Thank you, Christina. I love my garden. It's coming along. We got a lot still to do. But thank you. Amy, oh my goodness, yes, I know. It is the most aggravating thing when you're sitting out there in the morning with your Diet Coke. I always have a Diet Coke when I'm having a yard sale. Sitting out there with your Diet Coke and a car will like pull up and they'll do the slow and then drive off. And you're like, really? Unless you are looking like for a couch, which you obviously could see if it was there or not there, unless that's what you're looking for, you have no idea what we have. You have no idea what treasure is here waiting for you. Get out of your car. Come and do. Oh, well. Oh, well. Why do I do the yard sales and not Facebook Marketplace? I used to be the queen of Facebook Marketplace. My goodness, I was selling. It was awesome. This was a few years ago when it was newer, you know, all the indoor yard sales and stuff like that. It was new. And I was busting it out and it was going so well. But after like a year, maybe a year and a half or two, we got flooded with sellers and not enough buyers. And then I had several experiences that were unpleasant and transactions that didn't go very well. And eventually it was like, nope, I'm done. Yeah. I just got tired of it. It wasn't worth it to me anymore. Then the other side of it is I'm a blah, 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 blah kind of person. You know this. This is who I am here and in real life. I love to talk a lot. And at yard sales, I get a lot of the same people. They come back every summer and it's awesome. You get to see them and talk to them and catch up or whatever. Do I always make a lot of money? No. Compared to a lot of other yard salers, no, I really don't, because I practically give the stuff away. And a lot of it I do give away a lot just to make sure it's gone, you know, or because I want it to go on to another home. I'm not good at that, to be honest, at yard sales. I'm really not. I love just getting stuff gone and making people happy. And a lot of it is the socializing. Why? That's just who I am. I like being there with people and connecting and talking and laughing and joking and making sure the stuff gets gone. Okay, that's a big part of it. So for me, the yard sale, though it should be more about making some money, it's really not, as far as me. And I make a hi Shatika. I do make money from it. We get a little bit of spending cash or whatever. I know I could do so much better if I tried, but I don't want to. Like, there's some things where I will haggle and some items where I will, you know, stick to my guns, and you do get people that are ridiculous and would take your whole house away if you'd let them have it. But and those people, I'm just like, ugh. But for the most part, Yes, Laura, I get the joy of knowing I saved it from the landfill and I get to have fun and chit chat and just shoot the shit, and just have fun. Loretta, I have had them do that. And there's always one of my kids kind of on call if mom needs to go to the bathroom or whatever. And they do a great job of that. But it's the money with the yard sales is not the priority. Oh, thank you, Laura. Oh, stop it. No, I do not do flea markets or swap meets. They're not a big thing in my area. Yeah, I'd have to go to Salt Lake and no. But it really, it does. It comes down to, it's not about the money. I mean, yes, it's work and it's effort and I want to, make a couple bucks off of it. Which always comes in handy and it's helpful. But it's not, yeah, see, Claudette, I would never make that kind of money in a yard sale. No. And I'm actually a really good salesperson. I was in Mary Kay for like 8-9 years and I did amazing. I supported our family there was like this 3-month period where my husband was laid off. I completely supported our family. It was amazing. And I did awesome for years and years and paid for so many things and vacations and extras and this and that by doing Mary Kay, which I'm going to start talking about in my Grown Up Unfiltered channel. I'm going to start talking about that a little bit, that experience that I had. But so yeah, I mean, I can sell sand in the desert, but it's not like about that for me when it comes to the yard sales. Now, if it's eBay or, other things, yeah, I'm there to sell. Okay. And I can be ruthless. But not in my yard sales. It's just not like that. I think when I initially started doing yard sales, I kind of went into it with that mindset of, ching, 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 we're going to make money. Not now. No, I don't know. It's different. Something about it is different. Yeah. That's just me. And that's the way it has evolved and it's all shaken out. I don't know. Yeah. Laura, there might be something to that. The fact that it's not face to face. Yeah. Claudette, see, you get it. Yeah. I want to talk to people and, talk about items and hi, Julianne. And I want to get their ideas. What are you going to do with that? What are your plans for that? Or someone finds something that reminds them of this, that, and the other, or I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Just, it's those interactions. There's something about it that, well, it's just beautiful and I enjoy it. And it makes my heart happy and it gets, a bunch of stuff, a chance at a new life and a new purpose and makes other people happy. And I mean, they come back again and again. I don't know. It feels good and it helps me to move the stuff on. And if I wasn't getting that stuff, and doing something with it, I wouldn't be able to make these videos, which is my job. And so yeah. Anyway, that was a lot about that. I'm gonna finish my snack. It's a Atkins bar, low carb bar. It's delicious. Well, for being low carb, it's delicious. Anyway, we just got a few more minutes, guys. It was so funny. Like, I was thinking about it this morning. So yeah, I've set up my outdoor office and it's fantastic out there in the Laughing Place garden. And on my private Facebook, I put up a picture of it, which I'm going to put up on our Patreon page for our Patreon members. They'll get to see it before everybody else because that's only fair. Thank you, fabulous Patreon people. And to our newest Patreon person, if you haven't heard, because I said it in the beginning, I will be shouting you out on the Sunday video. From now on, our new Patreon friends will get shouted out on our Sunday videos. Okay. I haven't forgotten you, haven't ignored you. I'm just doing that on our Sunday videos. But anyway, so I'm going to put that picture up there ahead of our video that we'll do, which should come out later today or early tomorrow. But anyhow, sitting out there in my new office, my goodness, it's a really lucky little life that I live. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. I don't think there is such a thing, though. Even the wealthiest people in the world with the most beautiful bodies have struggles, huge struggles that I would not trade anything to have to deal with. Not for all the money in the world. I'm sitting out there on my dumpster salvage rocking chair, surrounded by my Laughing Place garden, made mostly out of either dumpster salvage treasures or secondhand treasures, planted with seeds sent from you guys. And it was beautiful. It was just like this kind of revelation. You just never know. I know I've talked about this before, but we have a lot of new friends here in the Frugal family. Welcome. So I'm okay with talking about it again here for a minute. I never could have anticipated this. You guys know that I started YouTube while finishing up my degree in creative writing. And my thought was, I'll just do this YouTube thing until I graduate. And at the same time, my daddy, rest in peace, was dying from cancer, prostate cancer. And so having YouTube was quite helpful for me. It was an outlet, a creative outlet, a stress outlet, whatever. It was something that kept me busy and took some of my time and attention and energy that I wasn't putting into school or family. And it was really helpful to me. And it gave me some more purpose and it gave me power, power to do something, power to try to do something or to make a change. It was really helpful in that time while I was finishing up school. But my plan was not to stay with YouTube. That was not my plan. I was getting that degree. I was saying goodbye to my daddy, and then I was going to go out into the workforce. My kids, were old enough that I felt, hey, this is all wrapping up at the same time, and I'm going to go jump in. And I had an internship, and I did, different stuff, and I had lots of great references, and started exploring. I'd gotten published, whatever. And I was going to start going out into the field, specifically into grant writing. And then, I don't know, guys, it's not the way it went. It's just not the path that we ended up taking. Yeah. Who would have thunk? I wouldn't have thought then. No, I had no idea. I had no idea. And here I am getting all wah. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that the other path didn't work out. Carly, I would love for you to have that opportunity to read some of my work. Absolutely. It wouldn't be on here. It would be on my not private, but my very unfiltered grown-up channel, Frugal Mama's Time Out, in capitals, very unfiltered, very unfiltered. Frugal Mama's Time Out. I would be honored to have you read some of my work. Absolutely. But anyway, I never would have thought. And well, Cynthia, I've almost left YouTube so many times. We've talked about it. How many times have we talked about it? We've been on this journey together, Cynthia and I. I've almost left it so many times because of many reasons, difficulties and challenges and family and whatever. I'm so glad that we didn't. And Crystal knows, good God, Crystal knows that during the hacking and all of that, I was like, no, I'm out of here. Forget this noise. I don't need this. And then after people started following us around, trying to talk to us at like 6 a.m, me alone with my kid, so many things, or people saying stupid shit about my kids, or, you know, mean things or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I am so glad we didn't quit. We've evolved. You guys don't see the kids nearly as much. And I know that's hard and has been hurtful for some of you. And I'm so sorry that it's, you know, felt that way, because I know that so many of you really sincerely mean it when you see us like family. And I am beyond honored and flattered. And I mean, right here in the heart, right here. Oh, geez. But we have had to evolve and adapt. And sadly, you majority of the time, just get this rather than the whole crew. But for, you know, safety and the mental and emotional well-being of the kids, and for their privacy, and especially as they get older and things change, we have had to really cut back on having the kids in a lot of it. So there has been adapting. But I'm so glad that we haven't quit. There have been so many opportunities with valid reasons to quit. Valid reasons. I'm so glad we haven't. I just can't. I know, Larita, exactly. And thank you. Thank you for understanding that what I have to do, you know, as a parent. I know, Rita, so many of you love my babies, and good Lord, that means so much. It means the world to me, and I appreciate you so much. My number one job is, of course, to protect the kids. And though we have so many amazing, loving, wonderful people here, there are some, we've talked about it before, I'm not going to go into it, but there are rotten apples. Yeah, there always are. There always are. How unfortunate. But we're still here, and I have no desire to leave anytime soon. We'll continue evolving. We'll continue with changes and adapting as you do, and we'll see where things end up and how it goes. I don't know the future. You don't know the future. We're just going to keep on keeping on, and that's because of you guys. So many times I've almost quit, and then I'm like, I get a message, or Jessica throws a comment like that out there. The love, geez, the love, the support, the loyalty. Good Lord, the loyalty. I love it when you guys start boxing in the comments when some, you know, jackass will show up saying something stupid, or maybe they didn't even mean to be offensive, but they just didn't think about what they were saying. And there go my girls in there jumping on and like going to town, to the mats. And I'm like, I don't even need to say anything. They got me. I see stuff like that and I'm like, why would I leave? Besides the flexibility and being able to be with my kids and, you know, all of that, I'm like, for real, how could I? Yeah, I can't leave this. These are my people. And even keeping in mind, as I said earlier in the video, you know me, I don't necessarily know you. Like if we ran into each other on the street, I wouldn't necessarily recognize you. There's a couple of you I would, but I wouldn't be expecting to see you. So it'd be like weird. But at the same time, you're my friends. You're my social group. You know, now that things are letting up here in Utah, this is so shocking to me. I have like dates, like girlfriend dates planned. This is bizarre. I have not done girlfriend dates in forever. And not just because the pandemic, but like marriage, school, kids, people's lives changing and all that stuff. Oh, hi, Paula. Oh my gosh. Hi, Paula. I'm wonderful. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad we went overtime so I could have you here. But like, I have not done like girlfriend dates in forever. And finally, I'm at a place in my life, and they're at a place in their life, and whatever. And now we finally are having all the restrictions starting to get lifted. I have girl dates planned. I'm so freaking excited to go on these girlfriend dates. But the reality is, the truth is, you guys have been my circle of girlfriends and guy friends. Hi, Brenda, for the last 4 years. You know, this has been the form of relationship that I've been able to have and maintain through all of this. And this has been my support system, my circle of trust, my sounding board, my friendship, my comfort, it's our virtual meetup, Laura. This is our tea time. This is our coffee shop. This is our it's so cool that I have had this, that we have had this. And I don't want to give that up, even though I am going to go on some girlfriend dates. I don't know how to do girlfriend dates anymore. I haven't done it in so long. What do you do? What do you do? I don't know. Get some drinks, eat something, watch something, blah, blah, blah. It'll be fine. I can blah, blah, blah better than almost anyone. But it's weird, right? Like, to start doing stuff like that again. It's, I don't know. But I'm excited. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you so much. I don't know. Crystal, Diving with R5, YouTube. What would we do if it just shut down? I don't know. There's a few of you. Yeah, we'd probably stay in touch. We'd whatever. I'd still have maybe some of the other social media, but I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to think about it. Yeah. Well, and Paula and Christina, that's basically what we're going to do. Yeah, Loretta, for real. A big old fat smile on the mask. I have one that has teeth and fangs. The ones they found in the bins. It's awesome. Julie N. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to have Crystal set that up because she says, so you know what I'm talking about. I wish you could use Zoom or StreamYard when you go live once in a while so others can join you on the screen and we can see other faces or maybe do interviews. Crystal, Diving with R5, she's a pro with that. She knows how to set that stuff up. I did get invited to be on with Big B, but we've just never put that together. And then, of course, I got sick and there was this and there was that. But whenever you're watching this, Big B, I would still love to do that. And I now am able. I have I'm not sick. Woo! Would. And things are going good right now. So I would love to set that up. And then Crystal and I have talked about doing another of those. We've done a couple of them. But I wonder if there's a way, Crystal, you tell me, because it's your thing, not mine. If there's a way, just so we can get out to everyone, especially on, this channel, is there a way we could run it through my channel so that, or would I have to set that up? How would that work? That way the word to all of this audience and, this community, is that a way? Yeah. And I was on with Cynthia. Totally forgot about that. I had some good coffee. Thanks to you, Cynthia. But is there a way to do that? Or how would I set it up? I don't know. I don't know that that's something I would do on any kind of regular basis, but I do think it would be fun. I do think it would be fun. Let's talk about that, Crystal, later. Or Cynthia. I don't know. Let's see if we can set something up. I'm finally in a place where I think I have a little bit of room in my life, barring any other things. You guys know this Frugal Family is just a up and down roller coaster of madness and drama, and you guys are loyal and wonderful, and I appreciate you for that. Oh my goodness, to no end. But maybe we should do that. I don't know. Once or twice a month. I know Crystal and I, we've talked many times about doing it more regularly, but then, shiz always comes up. Stuff's always happening. It's always every other day. What fresh hell is this? But right now at this moment, we should set something up before the next big thing happens. I know I shouldn't even say that, but come on, guys, let's be real. There was a school shooting in Idaho today. Not going into that, but there's always something, So we need to set that up. We got to set that up. Good idea, Julianne, because I hadn't thought about it in a minute. This would actually be the ideal time to do that. We should set that up. We are over time, my darlings. And I'm going to have a sprinkler alarm going off here really soon that I'm going to need to go turn off out in the Wonderland. And I got to get that gardening video finished up and posted. So thank you. Oh my goodness, for watching on the live stream, on the rebroadcast. Thank you for these insanely generous super chats. You guys are amazing. You're wonderful. I appreciate you. And oh my goodness, have a beautiful day. Have a wonderful day. Have a fabulous weekend. And I'm going to see you guys this weekend dumpster diving, but also at Lagoon, the amusement park here in Utah. Yes, indeed. Mariah and I are going to go in the next few days at some point to make up for not being able to go for her birthday. And we'll bring you along for that over on the Frugal Family Flies again. Thank you, Feathercatcher. They're from Mexico, made by the native Huichol tribe. Anyway, the earrings. Have a beautiful day. And thanks for the engagement and being part of this. You guys are just fabulous. You are why I do this. And trying to save the environment and support my family and being able to be a stay-at-home mom. But also, you guys, it wouldn't be possible without you. Yes, happy Mother's Day. And just happy Thursday. Happy being alive day. Anyway, I love you. I appreciate you. You are important to me. And because of that, I will see you very soon.